I was actually at TSA in St. Louis, and there was a woman who saw my shirt, and she said, State 48,
Nice.
Arkansas, huh? And so I thought for a second, I was like, you know what? I'm glad I wore this shirt today, because it's actually Arizona. Hello there, and welcome to another episode of the State 48 Community Corner. I'm your host, Zach Hall, and today we're here on Roosevelt Road. We're going to learn more about Local First Arizona with Thomas Barr, the Executive Director of Local First Arizona. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Stoked to be here.
I wanted to stop in for as often as I come to Roosevelt Road, and we're finally here.
Yeah, we are here.
I appreciate it. So tell me more. Like, where am I? What are we doing?
This is Local First Arizona's headquarters. Local First Arizona is the largest local business coalition in the United States. We work with over 3,500 Arizona-based companies, and we're all about making people proud of Arizona.
That's the best. Well, you're in the right place, and I think we found each other in the right time.
Yeah.
When I talk about local businesses, as a Phoenician, we're still evolving. Areas like Roosevelt Road are growing. You've got Gilbert, you've got Chandler, Peoria. Local is hot right now. So how does Local First get people excited about being local?
Absolutely. I think it just starts from being proud of the place that you live. And for so long, I think we had a lot of people that lived here that maybe weren't so proud of Arizona. And I think the way that you get proud of the place that you live is by connecting local businesses. If you know the pizza shop's owner that you walk into and you know he's making your pie, or you know the guy that's making your coffee every day, all those local businesses are the makeup of our community and make us super proud of this place. So I think that's where it starts.
I love that you brought up pizza. Palermo's Pizza. Shout out to them. That was the local pizza place I used to go to in Maryvale. To this day, they have two locations that I know about. One in Avondale, one in Maryvale.
Okay.
But when I would go in there...
Are you telling too many people about them?
No, Palermo's Pizza is the spot. But I would go in after I was working at Rolero.
Okay.
He would always hook me up with 2 slices and a drink. If it wasn't the lunch special, he'd still give me the lunch special.
See, I was a Buck's Pizza guy and Great Skate. So,
good, okay.
So a little further down, but yeah.
I did work at Great Skate for a while, but that's another local business that I'm proud of.
Absolutely.
So tell me more about Local First Arizona.
Yeah, so Local First Arizona has been around for 15 years. Our founder started this organization for one major reason to start with, and that was to connect people to place. She grew up here in a place where a lot of people were leaving Arizona, whether it was after they went to high school or after they went to college, and we started to just be surrounded by a lot of people that were from other places. And not that that's a bad thing that a lot of people in Arizona are from other places, but why were all of the people that grew up here leaving Arizona? What was so bad about this place? And so she started an organization that connected people to place. She figured out how to do that, and that was through connecting them to locally owned businesses. We hear a lot about other cities, like great cities like Chicago or great cities like Austin, where people will leave there, or when you go there, people are super proud of it, talking about all the unique things that are there. She wanted to make this place awesome, so that Phoenicians, Arizonans, everybody that lives here would shout on the rooftops how awesome Arizona is.
Well, so the best part of that is talking about a brand like State 48, which I'm proud to wear as an ambassador. I've always been proud to wear as a Phoenician when I travel. I was actually at TSA in St. Louis, and there was a woman who saw my shirt, and she said, State 48,
Nice.
Arkansas, huh? And so I thought for a second, I was like, you know what? I'm glad I wore this shirt today, because it's actually Arizona.
Wrong shape.
Yeah. But even traveling, representing Arizona, State 48's been a big buzz with these shirts is when you're traveling, there's the Hump Day Hero.
Yeah.
And whether you're at the Grand Canyon, whether you're at the Great Wall of China, you take a lot of pride in saying, I am an Arizonan.
Yep.
So an organization like Local First Arizona sees State 48 and says, we should be partners?
It was just a natural fit. I mean, we're all about making people proud of Arizona. And what does wearing a shirt that says State 48 do? Automatically make you proud of this place. And when people travel the world, they travel the country, they go places, they take photos of it because they want people to know where they're from. That's what we've always wanted in Arizona. And so I think it was always just a natural fit. The owners of the company and even myself, just being born and raised Phoenicians, people that grew up in Arizona in this region, there was a lot of people not like that for a while. And now that people are staying, people are starting businesses, people are getting involved in different things and connecting together. It was just a really natural thing to do. So it's really cool.
So before I got really involved with State 48, I did see the localist shirt.
Okay.
I didn't know what a localist was.
Yeah.
I was always like, I'm a State 48er.
Yeah.
You know? So where did the term localist come from? Is that an industry term? Is that something that you guys are proud to talk about? Like,
yeah, we talk about it all the time, and it's funny. I answer it differently now and then, but one quick story is we had a major event, and I know we're going to talk about it again in a second here, but a few years ago we had our fall festival, and we were finishing up the day, and I was running, taking care of something, and one of the women that was there saw me wearing a Localist shirt, and she said, "Localist, what does that mean?" And I was just in a hurry, and I just turned around and I said, "It just means you're proud of your home. It just means you're proud of this place." And that just stuck with me forever. If you're a localist, you support local businesses. You're going to seek out that local coffee shop, or you're going to find that local pizza shop. You're going to leave Arizona and talk about this place like it's awesome, not like it's a bad place. And your smile's going to light up when you start to talk about those things. And so being a localist means supporting your businesses in your community and feeling connected to your home that you're proud of.
Well, the best thing is, so this is T-shirt volume 2.
Yep.
So the first one was awesome.
It just blew up. Yeah, it was crazy.
And so the idea of the second one, do you want to tell me about the special cactus that we've selected?
Yeah, so the first year we just kind of talked about, what are some cool colors, what are some cool things that hone in on what a localist is, what State 48 does. And this year I said, hey Michael, let's come up with something that kind of blends in the Arizona sunset a little bit. And
the best.
Yeah, I mean, how can you beat it? You can't.
I've never been to Hawaii, but I've heard they're second place. I've heard
Okay,
this.
second place. I'll
Yes.
deal with that. But let's get some type of different kind of blended sunset going in there. Do some different toned colors that kind of show what we feel when we see the sunset here. Maybe get some different cacti, flowers, unique plants to the state, that kind of stuff. And they just kind of took with it, ran with it, showed it to me, and I was just blown away again. So it was awesome. Yeah.
There's an urban lore of Jerry Colangelo when he talks about the Phoenix Suns. Like, how did you come up with purple and orange?
Mm-hmm.
And the urban lore, like the whispered story, is he looked at the sky one day and he saw our sunsets.
Okay.
And he saw the purples and the oranges. He says, if we're going to be Phoenix's basketball team, that's what we have to represent.
That's cool.
I don't know the truth to that, but for as long as I've been here
I'll go with that.
and worked in sports for 10 plus years, that's the story that I want to believe.
Yeah.
But anything that comes out of
If you say it enough
Yes.
times, it's true.
So you're talking about events,
Yeah.
and Local First Arizona is big about putting on events to bring people together.
Yeah.
You have a great event coming up.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah, this Saturday, November 3rd from 10 to 4 in downtown Phoenix, we've got our biggest event of the year. It's the Arizona Fall Festival. It's really the place that you can start to support local businesses. We call it a day to celebrate Arizona. There's 200 local vendors, everything from coffee shops to restaurants to taquerias to clothing shops selling cool crafts and things. We've got a beverage garden with just Arizona produced and made beer, wine, and liquor. We've got a kids zone for families that want to come out. We've got 15 food trucks. Awesome local bands like Phoenix Afrobeat Orchestra and Fairy Bones and Hoven Weep and those types of things. So there's really something for everybody. It goes all day. It's downtown Phoenix at Hans Park. And we're super stoked because we are launching this shirt live that day.
This Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday. The
Okay.
first place you can get it in person. Come on out and have a great time with us.
So our last episode, we talked about He the River,
Okay.
and we had their shirt on, and they're giving away shirts at He
Oh,
the
wow.
River. It was just a great way to tie the brands together.
Cool.
So yet again, I've always said you can never have too many State 48 t-shirts because they represent different brands, different causes. It could be the pink one, it could be the red for Ed.
Yeah.
But here yet again is another great shirt saying I am a localist.
Yep, absolutely.
And so this Saturday, Hans Park, November
Yep.
3rd.
November 3rd, 10 to 4. If you want to come out and drink in the beverage garden, try some local beer, wine, that kind of stuff, do that. If you got kids or you got dogs, it's a dog-friendly event. We have a whole area we're calling our Canine Corner that you bring your dog to have some fun. We're even going to have the Humane Society out. They're going to be adopting some dogs and all the sports teams too. So all of your friends, D-backs, Coyotes, the Cardinals are going to be out there. So it's just a ton of fun.
That's where, in my time with the Diamondbacks, becoming more local, and State 48 has a great partnership with the Diamondbacks and the Coyotes and the Suns, but one of our core values of the Diamondbacks at the time was how do we get more local businesses in here, like Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, like State 48 t-shirts. You brought up something earlier, speaking of getting local and working for the D-backs, you're downtown all the time. There's Starbucks everywhere. And naturally you're excited about supporting, Starbucks is good coffee. Yet, street coffee. I was driving by one day, and I wasn't a big coffee drinker until a couple years ago, but extra inning baseball games will teach you to like coffee. And I walked into Street Coffee, and I got the chance to know the owner, and he told me his story. Yet, if I wouldn't have drove by and actually thought about being more of a localist, maybe I wouldn't have tried it. So now here's Local First Arizona doing that for guys like Street Coffee. How do you find, if I don't drive places like, I don't go to Maricopa often, or maybe I don't go to Chandler, how do I become more of a localist and become aware of thousands of local businesses.
Yeah, so I think that's something that we forget a lot of the time is that there are so many of these awesome local businesses around us. But we at Local First Arizona try to make it as easy and fun as possible for you to find them. So we have an online directory at localfirstaz.com. All you have to do is hit find, and you can search for over 3,500 local businesses that are across Arizona. So whether you're in downtown Phoenix and want to find that pizza shop or that coffee shop or that Mexican restaurants, you can search our website. Or if you're traveling up north or through different cities across Phoenix and you're not familiar with the area, check out our website and you'll be able to find everything that's local right there.
So we're going to put the proof to the pudding right now. I was going to just say, like, we can go check it out.
Okay.
But I want a list from you. Favorite coffee shop that's local. What do you got?
Do I have to pick? Because I
give
don't
me
even know if
one.
I can pick.
We won't call it the best, but give me a favorite.
So one of my favorite coffee shops is one of our businesses, Fairtrade Cafe, right up on First Avenue and Roosevelt downtown. Stephanie's an awesome business owner. They've been in business for 10 years. They compost their food waste. They have fair trade coffee in there. They're a community activating coffee shop. So you walk in, you're going to run into like 5 other people that you know because it's just a really cool, convening space for people in the community. Yeah.
Pizza, I
can't pick.
Oh,
can you pick?
I told you Palermo's, but Palermo's is off the path. So
okay.
There's actually a base pizzeria off Lincoln and 32nd.
They're good.
Oh, it's really good.
They've been at the festival in past years.
Okay.
I gotta go with something like the Parlor.
Okay.
They'll be at the fall festival.
Okay.
I could do Chibo. I could do El Forno.
We all know Pizzeria Bianco.
Yeah, Pizzeria Bianco.
That's amazing.
I mean, you can't really stop.
We gotta go quick here.
Okay.
Like a dry cleaner. Do you have a good local dry cleaner?
Arcadia Dry Cleaners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's think. What else can we go? Maybe a local donut place.
Local donut. You've got the Short Leash guys.
Okay.
They have their own donut shop, Rollover Donuts, and then you've also got Welcome Diner, their brand, their sister restaurant, Welcome Chicken and Donuts. They've got awesome stuff too.
So naturally, I thought donuts, coffee, pizza,
So
which probably tells you, in Mexican food. There was an article, best local Mexican food place, Macayos.
Really?
No offense to Macayos. I do love Macayos.
They're one of the longest standing family-owned businesses in the Phoenix area.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So for anyone out there that saw it, like, oh man, there's got to be something more than Macayos. Macayos is the longest standing. I had no idea when I saw it. Love their margaritas. Love their enchiladas. But I thought to myself, there's places like Los Dos. There's all kinds of places that. How did they? It's all about who's writing the story and how much time do they have. I'm sure.
Sure.
Any favorite taco spot?
Man.
Diego Pops.
Diego
Pops is mine.
And just in downtown, if I can think about it, if you want, if somebody's coming to town and I want to show them, prime Mexican cuisine of Phoenix, I'm going to Barrio Cafe, right off the bat. If I want to go and, have a good time with some friends, I'm taking them to Paz Cantina on Roosevelt Row, which is just across the street over here. But, you really can't go wrong, I mean, there's so many options and things like that throughout the place. Gallo Blanco. It's awesome too. Doug Robson's doing.
I wish I had a pen and a paper here. Like the website. I can go to the website. I'll get your pro. I'll just hey, let me get the lowdown. Lastly, one of the things that I like to talk about is when you have family or friends in town. We don't have a Statue of Liberty. We don't have a Hollywood sign. If I've got friends or family coming to town, maybe not a business, what are 2 or 3 staples that I should have? The holidays are coming. What should I have my friends and family do while they're in Phoenix?
Man, there's some hidden gems. One thing that I like to do is, and this is my personal thing that I do. One of the first few places I took my wife on a date before we were married, of course, way back in the day, is at night. If you go on McDowell Road, just past where the Desert Botanical Garden are, and you go towards Phoenix, there's that huge hill. And then there's the stairs that
wedding photos there.
So no way.
Let's go.
Dude, let's go. No, there's 5 parking spots on the side of the road. If you can get one at night, you can go and walk up there. You can see all of Phoenix and then all of the East Valley at the same times and the 4 Peaks if you can get a shot of it. So I think that spot's super cool. And if you're going to go there in the daytime, you can hit up DBG, the garden, the Desert Botanical Garden. They've got all that cool stuff going on. So that stuff I think is super cool. Hidden gems though, man, there's too many. I think there might be too many.
Okay.
What about you?
Central. You take Central all the way south to South Mountain. That's always been our sunset point. We would go up there, watch all the lights turn on in the city.
Cool.
And for me, it's like I was sitting next to a woman coming back from Calgary, and she said, I really don't like to hike, so people told me to do camelback. If you don't hike, it's tough to do camelback. But it's also always tough to do camelback. So I said, why don't you just drive up to Camelback Mountain, which I thought was great, and Old Town Scottsdale or Cave Creek. I've been telling a lot of people to go out there, but definitely trying to put together a things to do list, because I think right now people are like, oh, I'll go to Phoenix to see the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to work on that.
Well, one cool thing that we didn't used to be able to do back in the day that we do have now with light rail is like explore the different downtowns surrounding the light rail and all those little nooks that are happening. So you've got downtown Mesa developing, a lot of cool stuff happening there. I mean, Milano's Music is still there with the Nile Theater and the Nile Coffee Shop and all that stuff. So you could literally do a small tour of downtown Mesa, hop on the light rail, go to downtown Tempe, visit all those old standing businesses. I mean, Changing Hands Bookstore started in downtown Tempe back in the day. The founder of Changing Hands helped found Local First Arizona back in the day.
Wow.
So there's lots of cool, rich history there, like the Hayden Flour Mill and all that stuff. Jump on it, come down to downtown Phoenix. I mean, you get off on Central and Roosevelt. The sign says Arts District. You're one of the top 10 art neighborhoods in the country.
That's awesome.
So it's
top 10.
Yeah, top 10.
Okay.
Right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things like this is why I'm grateful for time of yours learning about Local First Arizona. For everyone watching, how can they learn more? Website, social media?
Yeah, I think it starts by finding those simple, quick things that you can do to shift from a big business that might be out of state, that's taking dollars from our community, and putting those dollars towards local businesses that are right here in Arizona. So your local coffee shop, your local pizza shop, those things are fun, easy to do. But after that, how about where you get your haircut, a local haircut or something like that? How about where you're getting an oil change on the weekend? Can you go to a local auto shop? Where you go to the movies? You can go to Harkins Theaters that's based in Scottsdale, Arizona, or you can go to AMC that's based in Germany. Those dollars are going to stay in the community. You're going to support a local business that's right here. So it doesn't always mean small. You can find Shamrock's Farms products or Dan's Eyes and Dairy products in whatever store you go to.
Yes.
You can buy from Hayden Flour Mills. You know, all those things. You just keep your eye out for the local things, and you'll start to make a difference right here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So localfirstarizona.com.
Yep, localfirstaz.com.
Okay.
And just click on find. You'll find over 3,500 local businesses. Yeah.
And social media outlets?
Social media, we're on everything. So I don't, even if you start a Twitter account in Arizona, we're actually one of the first 10 accounts that they tell you to follow.
Wow.
So that you find all the local stuff. Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
Find us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. We're on it all.
Awesome.
And then just come out this Saturday, November 3rd, Hanson Park, downtown Phoenix. Come get connected to over 200 local businesses. Have some fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's another episode of the Community Corner. We're localists. We're learning about Local First Arizona. And now we've got a new list of coffee shops, pizza places, donuts, and we're going to get something healthy, I'm sure. So we'll work on that. Mountainside Fitness, also local.
Okay,
So see, I'm very mental.
We'll go get a salad afterwards or something like that.
Yeah, and a shake. Usually I just skip the workout, grab the shake. So this is another episode of the Community Corner. We've got more stories to tell. We've got more shirts, more collaborations, so much more coming to Community Corner. So until next time, thank you so much, Thomas.
Thank you, Zach.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon.